So here is Dustin Poirier making the walk for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC interim lightweight.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Poirier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier.
And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say, Lafayette, Louisiana has made a pretty good UFC footprint over the last few years. Dustin Poirier back on the Proving Ground. So tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and we'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington in the main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
He blew the roof off of the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer, you understood what you were watching as you saw Colby Covington put on the performance of a lifetime.
Islam Makhachev gets hit with that stiff jab there. All right, so there it is. Just to your expectation, Daniel, you felt like the wrestler was going to be able to get his takedown game going, and the kickboxer is floored immediately here in round 1.
Well, they say wrestlers have the ability to dictate where the fight takes place, especially against a kickboxer. And with that takedown, he proved that point very stern.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
That was nice. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, You got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
fight. You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Makhachev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Unable to land with that punch.
Beautiful level change, leads to the takedown.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Oh, right into mount.
Makhachev's in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. Great shot from the top position. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Just missed with the straight left hand. Under a minute now to go in round one. Oh, that strike to the body, man. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, he does it again, takes this fight right back to the ground one more time. This is exactly what he told us on Thursday. The game plan he's executing to perfection.
And he's doing it exactly as he said he hoped it would go. He's getting to the legs, getting fantastic angles, and just wrestling beautifully. The takedowns are amazing, but it's the ground strikes that he's landing once he's getting there that is truly a sight to behold.
Good job defensively to block that punch. Body kick now by Poirier.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Makhachev goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, sit down for me. Take a deep breath, bud. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. Slow that heart rate down. All right, you ready? You good? Okay.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Devastating body kick land.
Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Poirier.
Another body kick land.
Poirier's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job, not telegraphing his shot, clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
unable to connect with a right hook. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Poirier gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nice strike.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Makhachev grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Poirier gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. That's his goal at the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Poirier's got the full mount. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. And there you go, again, half guard. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
90 seconds to go in the round. Makhachev's going for a choke here. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Poirier. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Makhachev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity.
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Poirier gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
Another punch to the head.
Poirier gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Nice jab by Poirier.
Oh, single collar tie here. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
And now he's got the back.
There it is, now he's going to mount. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
In the half guard.
Makhachev's trying to get a triangle here.
Oh yeah, he's got him, he's sit tight.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission. Get him out here.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down, but he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups, too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping.
Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's got the choke in.
Work, come on.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Poirier's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Oh, nice right hand.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
And there you go, again, half guard. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now...
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here.
It's tight.
Oh, Kimura into the armbar now.
What a transition by this grappler. He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
Escape that. You can't hold it there. You can't hold it there. Escape.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Good jab.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round of fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Makhachev's back in half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Working off the jab, it's good. Makhachev gets another takedown. Largely, he's a striker, but the wrestling is there tonight.
He's got to be careful here.
Let's stand this up. We need to work.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. All right, has the guard closed here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Whiffs on the right hand. Back to the overhand left, no good. Nice entry there as he gets another takedown, and I know his opponent has confidence in his ability to get back up, but I got an idea. How about don't get taken down in the first place?
How about defend yourself? Over and over you're getting taken down. You're losing the fight. You've got to change something. And for the offensive wrestler, continue on the path. Working.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through.
Another big takedown.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Islam Makhachev.
That Darce choke is tight. Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. And very effective with the ground and pound.
gets him out. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Poirier's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round. Big shot lands.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Nice level change.
Makhachev's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
He's postured, landing huge ground pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Gotta think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's gonna go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
His misses are entertaining. Poirier's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, closed guard now. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one.
Push off an elbow.
Makhachev's back in half guard.
That was a slick transition.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Makhachev's trying for the Kimura submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. You got to be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight from his back. He needed to get up. That was step number one. Step two, find the finish. This is a big round for Dustin Poirier in terms of him having to dig deep to stay in this fight.
Swing and a miss by Dustin Poirier. Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute.
Another big takedown.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. 1 minute to decide this one. Poirier's back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. Getting them out here.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. And do it! Makhachev coming up huge tonight. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by submission, giving an arm triangle choke, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class. It's one of the more difficult belts to defend, but he certainly did just that here tonight. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, your winner by submission, and now all that's left